welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very special request, which is actually going to be a hair tutorial. I do my hair the same way, have been doing it the same way since I was pretty much 16 years old. It's tried, it's true, it works, and it'll last you all week if you follow my little tricks. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, and if you wanna see how I got this little look over here, a little bit of volume, a little bit of Texas hair, then keep on watching. So without further ado, I guess we'll get started. I washed my hair yesterday and I let it air dry, which is why it looks a little bit like hay right now, but that's okay. A little bit of a texture will help it maintain the curl better. So when it was damp, I put in some Moroccan oil, which I always do. I put a ton of it on because I color my hair and it's a little dry. I also have extensions right now. The extensions you guys ask me about all the time, they are Tresse. I'll link them down below. So yeah, I guess we'll start with the process. First step is separating your hair. I know this isn't rocket science, but I go by levels. So I'll do the bottom of my head around like midway on your ear and make sure that the extensions are separated, not having like one piece of an extension in one pack of hair and then another piece of an extension stuck at the bottom. I have two clips here. I'm gonna use the little one later, but to maintain these guys up and above, clip them up. Now I have a nice even layer of bottom hairs, as I like to call them. The tool I am using is a Hot Tools Marcelle curling iron. These things are old school. I've been using this since I was 16, well not this exact one, but the model. They used to be very expensive, like $250 to purchase. They're actually like 30 bucks on Amazon now. They're super easy to get. This one is ceramic. I also have a gold one that's a bigger barrel. I swear by them. They're a little tricky to learn to use, but once you got it, you got it. Like you're good for life. And they're my favorite. I don't know, clip ones I can't stand. I don't like wearing a glove and like they get stuck in my nails with the wands. So these guys I swear by. They're Hot Tools Marcelle irons, and I'm putting it at like 380, 400 degrees. So let's get started. Right now I want a bit of a tighter wave because at the end you'll see we're gonna be brushing them out. So I'm gonna go with smaller pieces. Sometimes I'm in a rush and I'll just do kind of big chunks. So what I'm gonna do is I lift the iron like this. I'll clip it midway, go in, curl it, go a little lower, curl it. And that's how I don't lose my extensions and have one curl rather than have like my hair be curled separately from the extension, because then that would look a little funky. So I wait like, I don't know, 6 to 10 seconds and then bam! I know this looks scary, but this is what you want because the neater they are right now, the better they're gonna look later. So here we go again. Lower, flip, flip, flip. And then you get those end ones and you wait 10 seconds. Doo-doo-doo. And voila, one side done. I'm gonna go to the other side. I use this Tangle Teezer. Sorry about the lighting, guys. We're in our new home and we're excited to use the natural light in here because it looked very nice. But yeah, lighting's a little wonky, but don't mind that. So I'm gonna go repeat the same steps on the other side. Voila! And again, little untangling action. On these curling irons, the rod actually spins over here, so that's what helps you get the perfect curl. Also, I don't use any, what's it called? Like anti-heat spray, like protecting spray, which I probably should. So yeah, do that. That's smart. Do that. Voila, bottom layer done. Now at this point, make a decision. You're either going for like a bit of a more natural look and skipping this step right away and going for it at the end, or if sometimes when I want the curl to really hold for a long period of time, or if it's more of a formal event and I want a tighter curl, I'll go in each layer and spray like as I go. I don't want that today because it's midday, it's kind of a day look, so putting that down. The little curls that I just did, I'm actually going to pair together in the back so that they don't get confused with my next layers. I'm just gonna repeat the step with the other half of my head. This will be my top layer. Now we're doing the middle layer. It's like a wedding cake or something. Side note, while I curl, how awesome is my shirt right now? You can't tell, but I'm humming the theme song right now. All right, next page. I mean, oh, you can't see it. You got, if I burn myself right now, you got Chucky, Reptar, and Tommy Pickles on my elbow. It's a party. One other thing I should tell you guys, it's very important for your hair to be dry. Dry as can be. Sometimes I'm in a bit of a rush, I'm running behind, I wash my hair. This actually, like, problem with extensions is that they take forever to dry, and I don't love using a hair dryer. I prefer letting my hair air dry. So sometimes I try to like skip a step and kind of start curling when it's damp. It's gonna end up taking a lot longer and you're gonna probably cuss a little bit and have a really hard time. So maybe pull out that hair dryer or wait, be a little patient. Next try. So yeah, I try to make the parts, like the curls, each piece, almost even. I mean, of course, not a perfect science. I feel like at this point, I've been doing this for so long, I could do it with my eyes closed. Obviously not, because I have a little mirror here and monitor there, but you know what I'm saying. It becomes like a rhythm thing, and it takes me like 15 to 20 to do my hair if it's dry. If it's wet, then drying just takes too long. Once this look is actually done, I'm gonna teach you guys how to keep it intact. I wash my hair once or twice a week. The way I get to do that is with the help of dry shampoo, of course, but also I style it once and then I know how to maintain it so that you don't need to like wash your hair to restyle it every time. So I'll teach you guys how to do that at the end. I know what you guys are thinking right now. What is up with these Shirley Temple curls? Do not fear. It's meant to look that way. So again, put them to the back, baby clip in place. It's a good way to keep the pieces you've already done from blending to the pieces you have yet to do, because then you're just unnecessarily recurling some hairs and like putting them in new little curls. So I don't know if I can do it in 3 steps. No, I'm gonna do 4 steps today. I'm gonna do all of my extensions and then I'll do my top pieces at the end. Behind the magic. Okay. All right, top layer, same thing. Halfway down, flip, lower, flip. And if you see some hairs kind of like bailing, jumping ship, you catch them before they go. I believe in you guys. Anyone else? Like, I hope that that gets stuck in your head all day. My favorite Rugrats movie, in case you're wondering, I watched the episodes of course, but one that really like made an impact on my life as a young lass, Rugrats Go to Paris. The first movie I found pretty traumatizing when they get like lost in the jungle in that reptile mobile. Yeah, no, not into that. But Paris one, when like Chucky gets little sister, spoilers. I think that movie came out in like the year 2000 though, so if you haven't watched it, I mean, you're either never watching it or you're watching it right now. Remember Kimmy? She was on the TV show too. She's the best. Love Kimmy. Final piece on this side. Then we're moving on over here. Look at the length, these little tight little curls. By the way, my hair is kind of an ombre style for the color, which is what makes it tricky to have extensions, because you see that I'm a lot darker at the top. When they start growing out, it becomes a little bit tricky. So you just have to make sure that you dry your hair nicely straight down, because it'll make little bands on the Tresse extensions curl, and then they'll start popping out, and you don't want that. By the way, if you are in the Montreal area and you'd like to see the person that does my extensions, I will link her down below. Her name is Steph Dakota. She is one of the owners at Barbs on Queen Mary, and I'm sure that she'd love to hook you up with some mermaid hair for the summer or the winter, whatever you're feeling. Mermaids in the winter. I mean, I'm Canadian, I can believe that. So I do this probably once a week, and then I maintain it, and it kind of looks better as the week goes along. The first day, like, it looks like Legally Blonde hair. Do you guys ever see the beginning of Legally Blonde when that song Perfect Day is like going on, and then you see like everyone like signing the letter for L, and then from the back you see her brushing her hair? Okay, that's been like my goal here my entire life. So first day, it's gonna look like that. Elle Woods Perfect Day montage. And then the next day it's gonna look more messy and more beachy, which is also super cool. And then at one point my mom tells me to wash my hair because like she doesn't understand that maybe messy is good. She'll be like, I don't know, I think it's time. Like, have you brushed it? It's kind of my style, it's my steez. But yeah, brush your hair if you want to. You're free to do whatever you want with your hair. You can brush it, you cannot brush it. All right, 3rd layer done. Take the clip, put them back. And now we're actually gonna do the top layer. These are what help hide my bands. This is not the length of my hair, by the way. My hair is around here, but maybe I should have short hair. I mean, more than this. Like now like I'm balding a little bit. So if you want to work on your part, this isn't the worst time to do it. I mean, you should have done it in the beginning, but my middle part sort of lasts. Lady, side part works too, but it's harder to hide my extensions that way. Front pieces are important, because you want that perfect Farrah Fawcett sort of outside wave. Oh my god, I haven't told you guys this the whole time. I'm always curling away from my face. Another trick I've been taught, which I don't like as much personally, but people do if you want a bit of a messier look, is you alternate. So if I curled this one away, I'd curl the next piece towards my face. I feel like it can easily backfire if you're not doing properly, so I've been sticking to away from my face my entire life. So yeah, curl away guys, curl away. Keep calm and curl away from your face. Is that good? That's pretty good. Top layer done. I know, right? Imagine. How 90s do I look right now? Like, ugh, Jawbreakers or something. Anyways, so now I'm gonna put all of my hair that I've curled and clipped in the back to the front and reveal this beautiful Goldilocks sort of mess. Now this is the time where you're gonna pull out your hairspray. This guy is not my favorite, but in the move I lost most of my L-net, which is usually what I'll do, like a L-net stronghold, not extra stronghold, because that's more for updos and things. And I'm actually gonna spray this all over my hair just to make sure it maintains nicely for the next step. So I usually I do one side at a time, so I'll go, I'm right on my bed right now, Peter's gonna kill me. And then usually for a good measure, I'll go backwards like this and do them all together. So now the next step is what's gonna make this hair look a little less little Bo Peep and a little more like effortless waves. I know it sounds crazy, but you're gonna brush through your hair. I know, it's nuts. One important thing though is after you spray your hair with hairspray, wait. You don't want to brush through your wet hair. It's a big no-no. It'll kind of mess up everything. So don't do that. Wait, make sure that the hairspray has nicely dried throughout your hair, and then we're gonna get to it. This is a Tangle Teezer. It is my preferred hair brushing device. Sometimes it's a little annoying if it's very knotted and you're just like holding onto it for dear life. My hairspray is nice and dry, so I'm gonna go actually from the bottom, under the curls, and work my way to the top of the curls. Running your fingers through it also works really well, especially if you want a little extra added volume. Sometimes if you're feeling like teasing, you could do that too. Before every picture, I usually kind of do this. I call it zhuzhing. I think most people do. So yeah, if you still have too many curls, like right here, I think just don't be scared to My Little Pony yourself and go to town. So here it is, guys, the final look. As I promised, I'm gonna tell you guys how to keep your hair beautiful and curly all week long. And it's all just with the help of one little step before you go to bed. Here's the trick. What I have learned after years of very, very important scientific discoveries, and comb through it, and then I'll put it up in two little top knots, like little Mickey Mouse ears. So the goal here is you want to get it to the top of your head as much as possible, because if you're sleeping on the side of your head, you don't want to have to deal with the little bump there. So I get them as close to the part as possible, twirl them around my fingers, and again, twirl away from the face. Up top here, little clip, voila. Then I'll do the same with the other side. Don't be scared to mess up your hair. It's gonna be up in a knot all night. So if you wanna have to brush through it, it's all good. It's kind of like CPR for your hair. So yeah, just like this. I have a big clip and a little clip. So. I do this on long drives after I get my hair done, or I do it myself to maintain it. It's great. Just in general, if you wanna show up somewhere with it perfect, then you just go like this. Sometimes I'll just whip it back and forth. And voila! That's how I keep it nice for the week. So that was it, my easy weekly hair tutorial. You guys asked for a daily one. Well, this one will last you all week. If you keep with my little tricks and my Mickey Mouse ears, you should be good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And come back next week for hopefully a house tour, because I know you guys have been requesting that a lot. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and a comment down below to let me know what kind of beauty tutorials, hair tutorials, whatever you're feeling tutorials you'd like to see next. Also, please don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell if you want a notification next time one of these bad boys comes out. So again, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next week. Bye.